The question is, how can all our stakeholders work together in rebuilding market demand for our Malaysian real estate?
In all these economies, the risk is that policymakers overreact to temporarily imported inflation.
And that is something that we need to watch out, because the property sector contribute at least 25% of total GDP.
We have all learned a lot of lessons, and I'm really hoping through Monash's involvement in this great program, we can share some of our skills, some of our expertise, and learn from you about how we can apply digital skills, online skills, to help support the development and sustainability of the property sector here in Malaysia.
High inflation rate of 3.3% year-on-year in November last year.
Malaysia is so used to low inflation that whenever inflation goes up, they expect it to come down.
The impact of inflation on the earnings of different sectors, it depends on how the degree of pass-through.
I think for the construction industry, it's very straightforward. When there's inflation, the cost of doing business is increased.
A steel price 3070 per ton. Consider good, stabilized already. So we hope that this will stabilize and move further down.
Okay, why we managed to get this good number of investment? I would like to share two initiatives undertaken by MIDA.
The main focus of today is what makes Malaysia attractive as an investment destination. How do we compete with our neighboring countries, right?
It's really important to note that Malaysia is already a proven partner for many manufacturing companies.
We have a very friendly population. Why we couldn't attract them to come? I think it's about confidence.
We are supposed to work as a whole of government approach. Everybody has their contribution.
You know, I can tell you that as an entrepreneur and a businessman, Malaysia is truly a very easy place to do business and it's very inviting.
Definitely, the China is still one of the major investors in Malaysia.
On July, we had less than 1,000 virtual tours before COVID, and within 6 months, we had 10,000.
Now, there are clearly two sides to the hybrid working debate. Hybrid is when you work partly at home and partly in the office.
Going forward, how can we as developer transform or build buildings that will meet with the expectations?
So I think today our topic is about the regional logistics and industrial real estate.
As e-commerce looks quite certain that it's here to stay.
The biggest asset for most people, we also talk about the biggest necessity, which is a home.
And the other trend is a lot of e-commerce platform is going into brick and mortar
So offline I asked him, so what about Malaysia? He said, well, we only measure construction, which is 5%.